Hey all, this is Eucep again, and today I'm going to have a look at my very first real grade class of Gundam build kit, or Gunpla. Yeah, I'm impressed by the looks of the box alone. It's looking very good. And it's on one side the box art, on one side just how he is displayed on the box. It looks very good. Now let's have a good look. Yeah, the front of the box looks just downright awesome. This artwork of the head, including with even all those tiny details which have been written up. Just downright excellent. You get a full look of the entire kit there. I'm not really sure if it's a CGI model or if it's the actual toy. For example, here in the wrist you do get the idea it might be the actual toy, but that's the quality of this kit, that you can't really tell that well. There's a whole lot of self-advertisement for what real grade is. This is actually going to be my very first Zaku build as well. I'm not completely too fond of the Zaku design, that's the main reason, but I did want to get one at least, and I thought this version, the real grade, well, I can't get any better than this. If it's going to have to convince me, this is going to be the one. I also watched the build video by Strider Prime, and I've seen several other reviews of it, so I know somewhat what to expect of it, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And let's bring in the lights. I need not two. That artwork is quite good. It does come with the real grade in a frame version. A bit more up with the lights. So, which comes on its own sprue, which we'll see in a moment. And pretty much you can assemble it like this without putting anything on, which is quite interesting. I don't think anyone actually ever leaves them like this, but it's possible. There is a lot about the hoses and those miniature beads. I've seen them in Strider Prime's review and I thought, well, they're at least decent size, but I was surprised with how small they were when I looked into the box. There are very good decals with it and a lot of other good details. This is going to be how the kit will look when he's fully built without anything done to him. So yeah, I am very impressed. The same kick-ass work, and then some well, posing, extreme posing. There's not a Gundam stand for this guy included, but as I already showed, I have one at ready for him. Just all these details, so excellent. And he retails for 2,500, but I believe I got him for 1,900 if I'm not mistaken, or 1,800, could be either way. Well, let's have a look at what's inside. Well, let's first have a little look at this. This is just advertisement for other grades. This is a normal 1 to 144 high grade version. And of course in the Musha and the SD versions, something about Gunpla, our favorite hobby. The master grade version. The perfect grade version, Too bad. I expect them to actually also show the mega grade or mega sized version because while this guy is already pretty huge with 160 scale, there's also a 148 scale version which I also would like to get just to have something giant and silly looking. Because I find it, due to the proportions that the 148 has, a bit more silly looking. Right, let's see what's in the box. You get a little pamphlet, which I think is about the real grades. About high grade, the quantity, and everything with the rest of the 00 series. This is actually a kit which I'd really like to get actually. This is some more about how to play battle action pose with real grades. Curious. It seems to show off some of the things you could keep an eye on for making sure it works. I'm not really sure what to make of it. Right, this one I understand. It's making sure the hips are straight and everything. I'm not really sure what's going on wrong here, but these ones, yeah, I can understand. Altogether, actually, it's always fun that when they include some, you know, little extras, even if it's more advertisement for them. But still. Yeah. There, a lot more about the other sizes. Ooh, this one is of interest, but you'll find out later why. And some more about high grades versus real grades, perfect grades. Here it compares the inner frame of the real grade and master grade of the RX-78, which actually looks interesting. Yeah, they don't really look that much alike. Oh well, always fun, some extra paperwork. The booklet itself, once again, the same awesome looking art. There's even detail like behind the visor eye. That's very well done. Let's see. I can't even really read it on the booklet. What it's saying: external propellant tank, multiple weapons, electric. The last word I can't read. Oh well. Nice splash page, same poses, and pretty much everything which is found on the box. Rest is about the building and about preparing stuff. Here it advises, and this is something which I've seen people do, and I think is very wrong, that they pick up stickers with their bare hands. On your hands there's always something of oil or anything which can ruin the adhesive power of a sticker. So please use whatever tool you can do. I prefer to use my scalpel to lift them off the paper and put them into place. You can press them on with your finger, but and prevent because of course using a sharp object will ruin the top of the sticker, but at least the adhesive side remains intact, which is very important. There's a lot going on about these beads, and yeah, I've seen it already in work, and you really need to pay attention to this because it's very important that you pick up the right ones, because they aren't all perfectly round the same shapes. Some of them are actually somewhat curved to allow for the curves in the hoses. Jesus, with this amount of pages is what you normally get for a single high grade, and we're not even halfway through, so very impressive. A lot more detail about the kit itself. A lot of more of that stuff. Nothing too special. At least a full color page which shows off where to put all the decals on him, which I think is very good. I'm not really sure. Yeah, this will probably go about panel lining, which does improve the look somewhat. It defines the details a lot more, but you've probably already seen that plenty of times. He does come with his custom connector for an action base, which is quite useful. I am actually thinking of doing some customizing work on him, especially with these spikes on his shoulder pad. I think adding silver paint to them might actually make those spikes look even cooler. But I'll see in time, because that's something I can do after I've put them together. Right, now for the parts. A little baggie with a pair of, well, plastic hoses. The decal sheet. And these are very, very tiny stickers. I already had quite a lot of issues with the sizes of the decals which I've done on my Master Grade Unicorn, but these are even tinier, so I'm really going to need to pay attention to get all of this on correctly. Some of these are actually specifically for in the joints to emulate pistons, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is going to take quite a bit of work to get it in nicely. Alright, let's go to the plates. And there are quite a few, of course. Right, first of all, the A plate, with several colors of red towards pinkish. There are actually 3 colors on this: the backpack, this entire part, and the rest here, and then some clear parts. Not too many. I think 1 for the head, and the rest I think is primarily for his weapon. At least I assume it is. Right, let's put it all down here. The B plate is the inner frame. I might actually put this one together first and see how it all comes out. He comes with a pair of closed fists attached, at least it seems that way, which I think is not too bad, because I'm not entirely sure if I'll use the articulated hands. They look so incredibly frail to me, and I've already seen plenty of stuff where they fall off, so I might actually completely ignore these in favor of, saving me a lot of headache. The C plate, a bit more pinkish. There's plenty of panel lining room here. So yeah, I'm definitely going to need my panel lining. More of the pipes. These come with excess plastic, which you need to get all the beads on easily. That's the sole reason for that, which I'm very glad that they did, having seen the Build It video by Strider. Already at the E plate, with lots of the secondary layer of the inner frame and stuff for the weapons. Is this 2 colors or not? No, this is just 1 color. The F1 plate, and these are all these famous beads. Just look at how tiny these are against my hand. Yeah, any help you can get using the information, yeah, you're going to need it. Damn, these are tiny. Some more parts. Then a 1.5 plate, that's G1 and G2. As you can see, pretty much nearly identical up to here, and then you get some extra here. Also, yeah, nothing too special, all outer armor. And the final plate with the bazooka, at least I think it's the bazooka, probably is. And some other parts, all for weapons, primarily it seems. I think some parts for the feet. And that's about it. Still, this is quite a stack of parts to build the Gundam out of, and I'm looking very much forward to it. Thank you all for watching. This was Eucep. See you next time.